What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol SAVA for Cassava Sciences. This will be more of an update since we have covered it recently. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, we have the 30-minute intraday time frame. First thing to point out is that we saw obvious red continuation on today's session with punctuated by rather really large red volume, right? So that to me is an immediate sign of weakness. We are looking for some more downside follow-through. What we always like to do in these scenarios is kind of shift the focus over to the 30-minute intraday time frame chart and see what is going on from a Fibonacci perspective. So taking that out, going from the high of today at 9:30 all the way down to the low of the day, you can see that there was pretty much no reprieve in that morning sell. Where's the 38.2? Did we respect it? Yes. So 38.2 is here, respected it clearly by pulling back off of it into the end of the day. So I would argue it is a fairly weak close, again being punctuated by large volume. It's just not something I would try to catch the falling knife in just yet. So that being said, let's do a couple of things here. We'll clean up some of these levels, right? So clearly we've violated now this twice at 72.13. What we're going to do is just get rid of that because arguably now the important number to be watching is simply here at the dead cat bounce high right around our 74.50 mark. So that is the number to beat. If we do start trading up above it, I would argue a smaller or larger rather dead cat bounce could develop, but it's not something that's going to completely reverse the trend here in my opinion. So over 74.50, your next target is of course the prior low of day at 78.50, and then after that we have this number here at 85.38 coming into play from that 2-day high, as well as if you remember rather, this was the 38.2 essentially of the retracement of this move right here. So all things considered, I don't think it's out of the woods. Obviously it's in a strong downtrend. There's a lot of selling pressure on it right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is some sort of oversold bounce. I just don't think it's time to catch the falling knife. If we do continue lower, then what I would be looking out for, of course, is the low here at 65, and after that, as we discussed in the prior video, the 200 SMA and 53.50 mark would be the place where maybe if we get down here and start to print some hammers like this, some indecision dojis, basically anything that would make you question, is this pullback, is this downtrend sort of fall apart coming to an end, that would be the place where, okay, it might be worth taking a stab long simply because you have tight risk, right? You can place your stop loss underneath, your entries over the highs, and you start to target some of these upper areas, which we've just outlined in today's video and the video from prior. The last thing I'll make your attention to here before signing off is this downtrend resistance line that is in play. You can see that we have lower highs continually developing and lower lows. We most recently pulled into it for a lower high. So what we're looking out for next, of course, would be a lower low that would come from underneath today's lows right around here at 68.44. So look for that to break, take us into 65, and then there is some more serious room to fall down towards 53.50. But again, given the nature of this oversold move, I say quote unquote they're oversold because things can remain oversold longer than we think. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bounce, but again, just not willing to catch the falling knife until it comes down into here and starts to print some of those reversal candles as we've discussed earlier in the video. So that's going to wrap up my thoughts here on SAVA. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.